What is up, boys? Welcome back to. Okay, we're good. Welcome back to day 26 of the 75-day heart challenge. It's technically April 1st today. As I'm recording this, it's 1:30, but this today's episode is about the last day of March, March 31st. So crazy month. The best month ever for me. If we're talking just financially. The most revenue I've ever done in a single month, and also the most expenses I've had in a single month. And even today, I had to send my editors like $800, which is absurd because I don't know how it keeps like racking up, bro. I guess I've just been trying a lot, and I've been getting a bit unlucky with like some of the channels. Like the one in January, we're at 2 channels, like 5K rev then, and as you guys saw yesterday, one of the long form channels got hit with inauthentic. We just made the appeal today, so please pray for me, fingers crossed, because this is crazy, by the way. YouTube is so rigged. That channel was averaging 10 to 12K views every 48 hours, which is pretty good considering the RPM. So I was making like $50 to $100 a day in revenue. Obviously has a good amount of expenses because there's an editor and my friends helped me with some stuff, so there's a bit of split. So it wasn't really making that much money, maybe $10 $20 for me profit a day, but it was the potential it had. But the whole past 3 weeks it was doing $10,000 to $12,000 10 to 12,000 views real time, right? So 5 to 6,000 views a day, literally today. So yesterday was the whole inauthentic thing. Today the real time is at 18,000. Today is the best day the channel has ever had. One day after I got hit with inauthentic content. Let that sink in. YouTube is literally rigged, bro. It's literally rigged. Hopefully this, by the way, this audio in the back is not too loud. It's the League of Legends audio. But anyways, yeah, absurd. I don't even know what to say. Like it was very funny to see it. But the channel made around $1,500 last month. So fingers crossed. Worst case, if we don't win the appeal, I really hope I'm able to get that paid out, because even after that, I'm still going to take a loss on the channel. And that's just the reality of it. But nonetheless, I'm not going to tell you guys exactly how much I made in March, but I will give you a range, and it's between 20 and 50,000 in revenue. I know that sounds so fucking absurd for me to say. And again, April 22nd is when the money will actually hit, like a lot of it. So, that's that. But nonetheless, I have to appreciate my wins. I have to, still feel proud regardless of whatever. I still did that. And, like I said, I don't usually share numbers, but this channel, this documentary, I guess, whatever you want to call this, is a something for me to look back on, because I'm sure very soon we'll be doing that consistently, a week, eventually a day. So this is just the process. I don't feel it as much as I should. I'm not like, I guess maybe on April 22nd when it hits my account, like a lot of it, it will definitely feel good. But yeah, the expenses were crazy too. Almost 5 figures, which is not good. A lot of it was editing and stuff like that, and then with there's some other stuff, but nonetheless, anyways, that's that. Finally figured out my tax situation, got it all sorted with Claude. So we're gonna see how much I'm gonna have to pay. Gonna find out that. But yeah, boys, pretty insane month. As always, I'm just in my room, locked in front of my freaking PC. But on Thursday, so today's what, Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. On Thursday, I'm actually going somewhere, Airbnb again, obviously, classic, you know me, I love Airbnbs for one night, just to celebrate, really honestly, and to start off this new month on like a good note. Like I said, I'm a very fast-paced person, so I like change. I like constant switching and changes, right? And I've just been very stagnant physically, like just here all day sitting on my chair in my room. And so when I go on these little 1 day, 2 day trips or whatever adventures, I like the change. It motivates me, right? And until I can make that big move to my own apartment, I'm gonna celebrate in this way. I'm gonna go just, and I guess have fun, but obviously I'm gonna actually lock in and get a lot of content done, because I'm doing 100 posts in April. That's my challenge, that's my goal. I already recorded like 15 today because I'm a man of my word. I take action. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see where this goes. One again, there's a few people in the mentorship that have been going crazy. So I'm genuinely so happy. Shout out to Santiago. I'm sure he's not gonna watch this, but bro, he literally started YouTube. Like he had a channel before where he just posted like I'm telling you, like poop videos. But like he properly started when we started the mentorship 25 days ago, and it's been 25 days. He's been posting every single day. He hasn't missed a day. And yesterday's video is almost at 1 million views, and he doesn't realize how crazy it is. And the video from 4 days ago is at like 400K. I was like pissed at him. I'm like, bro, why didn't you tell me? Because he's been quiet like the past 3-4 days, and he's just been grinding. And I saw his channel. I'm like, holy shit! Like his videos have been getting better. Obviously we were in the starting. We were going back and forth. It was more just getting him in the right headspace. And we had our call like a week and a half ago, and since then we made a plan, and he's been executing. And we have our next call in a few days. But today he just messaged me. He sent me his channel. I was like, dude, holy shit! For somebody who really just started properly 25 days ago, and he's actually somebody who listens, takes advice, applies it, and like seeing the results, it's like it's a win for me too. It's like this shit really fucking works. I really do this shit. We really do this shit. So it's like me helping is one thing, but people actually taking advice and actually implementing it is another thing. Like everything, he understands, he takes initiatives, and it's fucking working. So I'm very happy with that. I'm sure we're gonna crush it. Yeah, other than that, boys, it's been a great month, man. A lot of ups, downs. I'm praying to God this channel gets accepted, this appeal. We made the best appeal possible. Again, don't get me wrong, with the long form content, the format and whatnot, I understand why it can get easily flagged and potentially denied for inauthentic. My first time running a long form faceless channel, so I have that feeling, but I'm so fucking optimistic, and the vision, dude, it'd be so good if we can win. My editor and his editor, obviously they make money from that too, so it's like there's a lot of people involved in this operation, like 5 people. So yeah, other than that, I guess my lesson and key takeaways, just keep fucking grinding. Literally 1 year ago today was my first month that I had success after like 5 months of grinding. As you guys know, in 2024 I was sales going crazy, 20K a month, went to Mexico, came back, shit got shut down, went from 15K monthly income to 0. And for the month of November, December, January, February, didn't make $1. Was just surviving off my savings, still had bills to pay, and I was just trying shit. I was learning day trading every day. I was running SMMA with my friend. We were going every day shooting content at a restaurant. And I eventually got into YouTube and Faceless YouTube Shorts. And in March was near the end of March, I think, was when I got monetized. And the last week of March, I had my first ever Faceless YouTube Short earnings, and it was like 4K. And fast forward, literally 1 year, I had a multiple 5-figure month, my biggest month ever. Even from my sales and stuff, I've never hit this number, and it's not just from one source of income, it's through multiple different. So it really shows you guys how much can change in 1 year. And I still feel like I'm so far behind, and I'm so much further than where I want to be. But I'm really trying to find that like happiness, I guess. It's something to be proud of. I'm just, I guess, struggling to feel proud and to feel happy and satisfied and fulfilled. But I'm going to try my best. Again, I'm going to remind myself, and that's why I keep track of everything, and my goal that I wanted to hit, we hit it. So yeah, I guess it's insane. But yeah, that's really it, man. It was a crazy month. April is going to be so much better. Yeah, we're locked in. I just really want this long form stuff to get fixed, because again, dude, at this rate, it's good. Like, as of how it's looking right now, the channel is probably going to do like 150 to 200 a day, which is like what, like 4 to 6K a month, 5K a month on average this month, which would be fucking crazy. And that's one channel. We wanted to launch like 3 more in the next like week or 2 weeks. So that is that. Yeah, other than that, nothing really special. Tomorrow I'm going to be locked the fuck in, because again, Thursday I'm going to be gone, so I need to make sure I'm well ahead off to tomorrow. Today got a bunch of other stuff. For anybody that's in the mentorship, I added the first MSN exclusive video, had a one-on-one call. Tomorrow we also have our weekly call. And then I have to finish my essay still, which is due on like Friday, and then I'm done every assignment. No more school, no more university. So that's good. And yeah, boys, just chilling. Today's 1:30, so it's 1:30 currently, and I'm basically done all my stuff. So hopefully gonna sleep earlier today around 3 a.m. Another dub. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, following along this journey. Oh yeah, today was rest day as well from the gym, but here's a gains update. Hold up. Triceps. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, I also went to the blood doctor today. I got a blood test done. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. But yeah, that's basically it. Again, I appreciate you guys watching. Again, take my videos. I hope that all of you guys watching these videos take it from a positive perspective. From not from a damn, how do you do that? But from a damn, he did that, so can I. It's possible. That's what I do when I watch these videos. It's like, again, whenever I watch people, bro, sick, it's possible. That's how I see it. It doesn't matter what, we might be doing different things. But again, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing last year. I was trying everything until I found something that worked for me. And when it did, I just went all into it. And I believed in myself. That's the most important thing. In a year from now, I might be doing something else. Who knows, right? But all I know is what I'm doing today, what I have to get done today, what I have to do tomorrow, and that's all I'm going to do. And trust in myself, trust in my vision, ultimately chase the bigger goals, which, can be obtained with anything, really, right? Like a car, I'm not going to get it just through YouTube. I can do other stuff to get it, right? So anyways, I hope when you watch these videos, you really take the good, take the lessons, take the value that you can, and find the motivation and inspiration to take action, because I know sometimes it's hard and it feels like, especially when you're not getting results, that there's no point and that you feel like it'll never work out. But I want you to know that it's normal. Everybody feels like that. But the people who, I guess, eventually get something to work out, it's just they, I guess, put the feelings aside and just keep doing the work every day. You literally have to just do it. Some days are going to be fucking hard mentally, but it's like there's no other way. There really is no other way. This is it. And even March, like you guys have been watching me grind, right? It's crazy. As soon as I started the 75-day hard challenge, which was in March, I had the best month ever. So, if that doesn't speak volume, then I don't know what does. As soon as I started to really force myself to level up in all aspects of my life, physically, mentally, emotionally, grinding harder than ever. Like I said, sitting here fucking like an NPC every day. Shit just started to go well. That's it for me. My goal for April is to have a 50K plus month. I know it's crazy. It really, might sound crazy, but it's not. It's not. We have to tell ourselves it is not crazy. It is so doable. Thousands of people do it every single month. And if they can do it, we can do it. You and me. And I promise you, sometimes you don't know how you're going to get there. But as long as you believe you can get there and you're doing the work that will eventually get you there, things can start to compound and miracles happen, Maybe you think that you can do it in 6 months. But if you grind like, you can do that today and you put that energy today into your work, you'll be surprised. It might get done in a month, Who knows? So anyways, that's my goal for April. April Fools to those who are fools. And I'll see you boys tomorrow. Good night. Peace.